If you are planning a trip to Shanghai or just curious about how locals get around this massive city, today's video is for you. Let's dive into Shanghai's incredibly efficient and diverse public transportation system. Firstly, airport. Shanghai has two major airports, Pudong International Airport and Hongqiao International Airport. Hongqiao is closer to downtown and mainly handles short-haul international flights within Asia. You can get to the city center easily via Metro Line 2 or Line 10. Travelers from other cities in China tend to choose Hongqiao Airport when flying to Shanghai. Pudong International Airport, on the other hand, is much farther. The metro ride on Line 2 takes over an hour to reach downtown. There are also airport shuttle buses and taxis. But unless you are familiar with the routes and the costs, I wouldn't recommend those. If your schedule allows and your luggage is light, the metro is still the best option. That said, ride-sharing apps are affordable in Shanghai, way cheaper than in many other cities. You'll need to install a ride-sharing app on your phone and connect it to a payment method first. Personally, I always book a car when going to the airport. It's easier than driving myself and saves parking fees. I will talk more about how ride-hailing works in China later. Shanghai has several railway stations, but the most important one is Hongqiao Railway Station, located right next to Hongqiao Airport. You can also get there by Metro Line 2 or 10, and it's a great alternative to flying between cities. Foreigners can use the 12306 app to buy train tickets and skip the hassle of buying them at the counter. Just show your passport at the gate. No paper ticket needed. Keep in mind that Shanghai Railway Station and Shanghai South Station operate fewer routes, so always double-check when booking. I will explain how to register and use the 12306 app in an upcoming video. Shanghai has 19 metro lines running from around 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m., with trains every 3 to 5 minutes. Ticket fees range from 3 to 15 RMB, but most urban trips cost only 3 to 5 RMB. Super nice, right? Despite the crowds, stations are spacious and cleaned often. But here is a tip. Avoid rush hours if you can. Commuter crowds can completely ruin the experience. Before boarding, all bags go through X-ray security checks, even small purses. It's not strict, but it's not exactly pleasant either. Also, be prepared for a noisy environment. People talk loudly, stream videos, play music, and make phone calls. Order and social distance, not so much. If a carriage feels too packed or smells weird, just hop off and wait for the next train. It might be totally different. Let's talk about bus transportation. Buses cover every corner of Shanghai. Fares for urban are 2 RMB, and while schedules vary, most routes operate nearly all day. In the past, we used a transport card to pay, but now you can just scan a QR code or use NFC with your phone. Coins still work too. Later, I will show you how one single mobile payment app can replace all cash in daily life. Yes, many people here haven't touched cash in years. Let's move into transportation like taxis and ride-sharing. Taxis in Shanghai are run by several companies, each with a different color. They used to be a symbol of great service. But as private car ownership grew and ride-hailing apps entered the market, the taxi industry declined. Now quality issues are common, and honestly, I don't recommend taxis for tourists. Ride-sharing is a better option. It's fast, affordable, and the price and route are calculated upfront when you enter your destination. There is nothing to worry about. After Uber left the Chinese market, the biggest ride-hailing platform is Didi. You can either install the Didi app or book rides through navigation apps like Gaode A-Map and Baidu Maps. These apps bring together all available ride-hailing services into one. Another transportation you will see everywhere in Shanghai is shared bikes. You will spot blue and yellow bikes on almost every street. You can unlock them by scanning a QR code with an app or through your mobile payment app. A 15-minute ride costs just 1.5 RMB, making it great for short-distance trips. Just be sure to follow the rules. Navigation apps will show no ride zones, and the bike apps will mark no parking areas to avoid fines. Lastly, let's talk a little bit about Maglev train and the ferry. Shanghai's Maglev train runs between Pudong Airport and the Longyang Road Station. It covers 30 kilometers in just 8 minutes, with a top speed of 430 kilometers per hour. Operating hours are from 6:45 a.m. to 9:40 p.m., with trains every 20 minutes. Tickets are 50 RMB or 40 RMB with a same-day flight ticket. Yes, it's pricier than Metro, but worth experience. As for ferries, Shanghai offers public ferries across the Huangpu River, a charming and cheap way to enjoying city views. A ride costs just 2 RMB and takes about 10 minutes. If you don't feel like booking a full river cruise, this is a great alternative. As a local, I personally rely on the metro and the ride sharing the most. If you are thinking about renting a car in Shanghai, stay tuned. I will talk about the city's driving conditions in a future video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful.